Keep your back straight as much as you can and gently close your eyes. Take a few deep, long breaths, few times. Let's do a quick body scan from top of your head to low of your toes. Observe each part of your body. Your head, neck, and shoulders. Both of your hands and fingers. Your belly, both of your legs, your toes, that your beautiful feet, where are you walking around every day? And observe each part. Make sure to relax and get comfortable with your body. And closely and gently observe your posture. You are sitting on the cushion or chair. That is your comfort zone. You feel relaxed and peace. And again, take a few deep, long breaths and relax your body. And gently bring your attention to this moment. See and observe peacefulness stillness in this room around you. And mindfully listening to the sound of the singing bowl. And bring your attention to this moment. With your peaceful and relaxed mind, let's develop our self-love. Try to be a kind person to yourself. Think these each words deeply and clearly. May I learn to forgive and accept myself. May I feel connected and calm. May I be skillful and confident. May I learn to care for myself with joy and ease. while you are practicing self-love. Same time, feel yourself as your best friend. You are the best friend of yourself. As a best friend, you always want to take care of yourself mentally and physically. May I be patient. May I be content. May I be skillful. Having loving motivational thoughts towards yourself. And now slowly think about your loved ones. Imagine their faces individually. If you are having some tough time with someone, slowly let it go. May my loved ones be filled with loving kindness. May not any difficulties, dangerous come to them. May they be confident and skillful. In this beautiful morning, you are at the temple, sitting in front of the Buddha. You are very quiet and silent. Your mind is completely different than this morning. You were a completely different person almost 30 minutes ago. Now you are a peaceful person, relaxed person. If you think deeply, you are the one of the loveliest person this moment in this world. You have a beautiful heart. You are practicing loving thoughts, which is beautiful, wonderful. Now we can extend that loving thoughts towards all the living beings. May all the living beings be well. Be happy. Be peaceful. Having loving motivational thoughts, slowly bring your attention to a subtle sensation of the breath. Take a few deep, long breaths and slowly bring your attention to the tip of your nose. Then you can feel your inner and outer breath and just allows your body to breathe naturally. Paying your attention on your inner and outer breath. You might have in some tough time with focusing on your breath. Many thoughts may distract you. No need to worry. Just know you are having thoughts and come back to your breath. Breathe in mindfully. Breathe out mindfully. While you are breathing, you can see your breath is always changing. Long breath, short breath, soft breath. Whenever you see the difference, think I am having short breath, long breath, soft breath. Just paying your attention and see the difference. Breathe in mindfully. Breathe out mindfully. The moment, the present moment is always with you. but we are not paying attention. Practicing mindfulness breathing meditation is leading you to understand the present moment. In this short period of time, you are sitting on the chair or cushion, having a peaceful time, maybe not. Maybe you feel long, maybe you feel relaxed. It takes time. This practice is gradually developing. And that you all know, we all have a beautiful tool to focus about yourself. The tool is your breath. That you all know, whenever we are having a tough time, usually we take a moment and having some deep long breaths. That you all do. That short exercise completely change your moment, situation. So in this moment, you are practicing how to breathe. But we are always breathing. Your breath, your breathing process is teaching you so many lessons. Stay focused, stay calm, practicing awareness, and there are so many. And also, while we are practicing, you may notice so many thoughts arising, remaining, and disappearing. We can't stop having thoughts. That is the nature of your mind. But as a mindfulness practitioner, you are learning how to understand the thoughts, the nature of your mind. If you can clearly see the thoughts, you can clearly see the roots of the thoughts. That's why we call insight practice, insight meditation. And also we call introspection practice, going inward. So please think about this practice. It is very deep practice. And always think the tool is with you, your breath. Now again, please take a few deep, long breaths. Enjoy your moment. Imagine your posture. And slowly bring your palms together in front of your heart. And make a strong determination to apply this practice every day, at least 5-10 minutes. May peace be with you, may all the living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Thank you so much. Okay, let's start our chanting practice, page number 4. You can follow alone, maybe you can listen in to us. Yeah, feel free to listen in or chant in with us. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhan saranang gacchami, sanghang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi buddhan saranang gacchami, dutiyampi dhamman saranang gacchami, dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi buddhan saranang gacchami, tatiyampi dhamman saranang tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Anicca vata sankhara uppada vaya dhammeno uppajjitva nirujjanti te sang vupa samusuko sabbe satta avera hontu sabbe satta abhyapajja hontu sabbe satta anigha hontu Sabbe satta sukhe attanam pariharantu mano pubbangama dhamma mano settha manomaya manasace paduttena Bhasati va karoti va tato nandukka manveti chakkang vahato padang mano pubbangama dhamma mano setta manomaya manasace pasannena bhasati va karo tato nan sukha manveti Chayava anapayini. Mind is the foreign of states. Suffering follows caused by that. It's just the wheel follow the axis of. Mind is the foreign of states. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If with a clear and confident mind, one should either speak or act. Happiness follows caused by them, as one shadow that never leaves. We believe in generosity towards others. We believe the skillful noble path is marked by generosity. We believe generosity has many levels. Think generously, speak generously, act generously. We believe generosity is the heart of our spiritual practice, and this practice allows us to become more open, accepting, and forgiving. We believe extending generosity to ourselves and others is a direct way of healing division, bringing joy and nurturing. My wish, may I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who lost their way, a ship for those with an ocean to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all in need. By means of this meritorious deed, may I never join with the unwise. Okay, good morning everyone. How are you today? It's very happy to see you all, and thanks so much for being here. And while I was guiding meditation, there's a question came to my mind that I really want to ask you. And after I moved to here 2018, I was doing meditation programs in Sri Lanka in my language. But since after I moved here, I never done any guided meditation in my language. So last Sunday we had a program here. Some Sri Lankan family, they came, and we had a little program. So I had to guide meditation in my language. That's so funny. I was struggling because I didn't do any guided meditation in my language last 4 years. So I had to think so much. Sometimes the words didn't come to my mind, the right words. Then I had to think how I do guided meditation in English. Then I had to think the singular word in my language. So it was funny. I was thinking about that. Then since 2018, since today, I don't know how many guided meditation I was doing here. And first few months, I every day I counted Uh, then I think I stopped counting the programs what I did here after 100 or something. Then I never asked this question, but I really want to ask this question. This is the first time I'm asking. So I'm guiding here meditation, and you are listening to me. And every Thursday I go to Elkhorn in Wisconsin. I'm doing a meditation program in Wisconsin Public Library in Elkhorn. And last 2 weeks I didn't do guided meditation. I asked some members to do guided meditation. Then I was practicing. I was listening to them. It felt so much because usually I guide you, and then when I'm guiding I have to think about the words, and it is completely different. And but you are listening to me, and then I felt different when I'm listening to the people in Elkhorn. So I change. But today I want to ask you, how do you feel about the meditation today? You can be honest. If you don't like, you can say I hate it, I don't like it. If you like it, just be honest. You can say I like it. So I really want to know how you feel it. Be honest. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Any other thoughts? Yeah, so we are always telling people the nature of our mind is thoughts are calm, arising and remaining and disappearing. So sometimes people think practicing meditation is stopping thoughts. So we can stop having thoughts. It's mean if you want to stop having thoughts, we have to die. So that's the only way. So the thing is just observe the thoughts and passing by you and just understanding. So yeah. And any other thoughts? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Any other thoughts? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because I'm always trying to think about the guided meditation, what I'm doing. And the very beginning, I do remember my first meditation. It was the word I want to tell you. It was a disaster. It was all over the place, and I was kind of struggling. I was looking at the paper. That's how I did my first meditation here, and. Then the gradually I was thinking, sometimes people come to me and they are giving some ideas. Okay, if you do like this bunch, that's great. And then recently I was thinking to use less words. Then you have time to think. And also recently I was thinking the body scan. What I did today, I don't like to do that. Some people really like it, and but today I was thinking, no, I want to do short body scan. But thank you for everything, all the thoughts what you shared with me, and so it is very helpful. And so that is not my topic today. So I was thinking to talk about three ideas, but today I want to focus about one thing. If you're going to learn about the Buddha's teachings, there are so many teachings and deep teachings and the simple thoughts, simple teachings, and there's three topics we call three signs of existence, and we call suffering, impermanence, and non-self. But I don't going to talk about these three. Those are really, really deep teaching of the Buddha, and it is teaching about the reality of the life, reality of the world. And there's one thing I want to talk about, the suffering, because people don't like to listening to the suffering, even though people heard this word. I do remember one time I was guiding meditation, then I mentioned the word anxiety, and someone came to me and said, Bhante, I don't like the word anxiety. Sometimes people don't like to hear those words, but we can escape. So the suffering, I want to talk about a little bit about this. And this is my 20th year as a monk. So I had a long journey to this here. And I remember right after I came to my temple to become a monk, 2001, February 8. So after a few months, so then I became monk 2002. Then it was completely different, challenging. So my temple, it is a training school that we call monastery. Many monks. So after I became a monk, before I became a monk, I was being a boy and I was practicing with monks. I really wanted to be a monk. Then I was studying with little monks. But after I became a monk, later few months, I felt this is not easy. So I felt 2 times I want to go back. Then luckily I changed my mind. So now I'm here. So then I can see that this suffering came to me different ways. This word come to us, suffering from your family, from your loved ones, from your workplace. Came to us so many different ways. So I think when I was a little monk, I experienced this suffering as a junior monk suffering. That's how I like to explain. So being a junior monk, it is very challenging. Some days I had to wake up 4 o'clock. So usually our schedule is 4:30. We have to wake up 4:30. Then we all have to follow the schedule. If we don't follow, we are in trouble. And it is so difficult. Especially our temple, it is one of the biggest temple. Many monks come to study in my temple from all over the world and from all over the country, because the monks, the teachers, they want to really train a wonderful monk. So we had really good teachers, but when I was little, I hate them. I don't like. So I had really tough time. So then I had a junior monk suffering. So I didn't want to wake up early in the morning. I didn't want to go and practice meditation. So once a month, we had to go to forest monasteries, and in forest some meditation centers. We go there early in the morning. Then all day we spend there practicing meditation, listening to the talks. It was so hard. So I was thinking, no, this is done. I can't do this anymore. Then I was thinking, I really want to be a senior monk. Then after 10 years, I finished my studies. I became a teacher in my monastery. Then I was, wow, now I'm a senior monk. I have freedom. I can wake up anytime. I don't have to follow the rules. I don't have to follow the schedule. I have freedom to do whatever I want. So that's a senior monk. So I was so happy. Then senior monk suffering. So much to do, doing Dhamma talks, guided meditations, go to people's house, go to the funerals, and taking care of little monks, teaching them so much. So I'm just telling you, maybe when you are little, you experience these things in different ways. So now you are maybe young, you are old, and maybe you are struggling some difficulties. So that suffering comes to us so many different ways. And the thing is how we accept. So there's the biggest suffering that I got almost 2 years ago, right after my father died because of the cancer. So I was so worried, and I had to go to and stay with him. Then I was the only one in my family. That moment, I was kind of acting a big role. So everyone was crying. I was being strong. But the funeral day, I cried. Then all my family members, they came, why you are crying? Then they all cry with me. So then I'm telling you that these words come to us many different ways. And the best thing is we can change how way it is. Just thing is to think about accept it. And I remember almost few months ago, one old lady, she came to the temple and she was talking with me, and she was having a really tough time with her family. And then she was worried, and I heard to her story. It was a terrible story actually. And but the thing is, most people, they try to kill themselves, and sometimes they do so many bad drugs and they hurt themselves. Instead of hurting herself, she was doing such a wonderful activities, and she was helping different places. She was volunteering, and she was volunteering in hospice care. And also same time she was going to the temple, she was practicing meditation, and she was doing such a wonderful things instead of worrying about the everything. And so I notice here and also in Sri Lanka, the two different culture, two different country, but it's still same people, same problems. And what I want to tell you, don't worry. Sometimes people think too much, worrying, and instead of worrying, and always try to think, we call positive thinking. And personally, when I see something around me, firstly I'm focusing about good side. Oh, this happened because of this, and I try to think it a good way. So there are so many ways you can think about this word, and instead of worrying. And this is the very simple idea that I want to tell you, but this word is very deeply in Buddhist teachings. And if you want to learn, there are so many books in the bookstore. We have many classes, and you can think about this word, you can learn more, and then you can balance your life instead of worrying. And I hope you learned something, and thanks so much for being here.